Hello friends, welcome to Shriram's. The topic for today's discussion is Law of the Seas and USA's transgression into India's EEZ. Backstory: the US Navy's naval ship recently asserted navigational rights and freedoms inside India's exclusive economic zone without requesting India's prior consent. What is exclusive economic zone? Exclusive Economic Zone or EEZ is an area beyond and adjacent to the territorial sea. As per India's Territorial Waters Continental Shelf, Exclusive Economic Zone and Other Maritime Zones Act 1976, the limit of such zone is 200 nautical miles from the baseline. What is the freedom of navigation operations? This involves passages conducted by the US Navy through waters claimed by coastal nations as their exclusive territory. What is the purpose of these operations? The Department of Defense says that these assertions communicate that the United States does not acquiesce to excessive maritime claims of other nations and thus prevents those claims from being accepted in international law. What did the USA claim? It claimed that India's requirement of prior consent is inconsistent with international laws and freedom of navigation operations and was intended to challenge its excessive maritime claims. What is India's position on the UNCLOS? India's stated position on the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea or UNCLOS is that the convention does not authorize other states to carry out in the exclusive economic zone and on the continental shelf military exercises or maneuvers, in particular those involving the use of weapons or explosive, without the consent of the coastal state. Have both the countries signed the UNCLOS? India ratified UNCLOS in June 1995 and is one of the 168 countries party to it. The US, however, refused to accede to it so far. However, the US says that it respects UNCLOS like other pertinent international laws. What rights are enjoyed by coastal states on the EEZ? Within the EEZ, the coastal states enjoy, as allowed by UNCLOS, sovereign rights for the purpose of exploration, exploitation, conservation, and management of living and non-living natural resources, as well as jurisdiction over most offshore installations and structures, marine scientific research, and the protection and preservation of the marine environment. Does it mean they enjoy complete sovereignty in this area? Coastal states do not exercise sovereignty over EEZ like they do in their territorial waters. The term sovereign rights was deliberately chosen to clearly distinguish between coastal states' resource rights and other limited jurisdiction in the EEZ and the coastal state's authority in territorial sea where it enjoys much broader and more comprehensive right of sovereignty. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast.